know what I found out?
Hmm.
That when I go back and watch these videos, the first like 10 seconds still does not show on there. So like 10 seconds. And now, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome. Great to see you.
Yeah, it clicked off some of the other one.
It's all good.
Go
I love you
live.
guys. So we're live on all platforms, bro. Oh, we are. Cool. Heck yeah. Hey, I love you. My name is Mikey. And I you know the invincible title card? Like
Oh yeah,
instead of saying
yeah.
invincible, hi, I'm Mikey. Like always gonna go to that
Heck
from now
yeah.
on. Yeah, dude. I love life. Life is great. I'm a normal dude. I'm not an influencer. I'm not trying to prove anything or show anything, or not even show anything. I'm not trying to prove anything or like push anything. I'm simply here showing my life, being myself, and connecting with people. I have a bunch of energy, so I thought, you know, from certain influences in my own life that are non-human, I should share this energy with the world because, you know, people need this type of stuff, man. You know, don't keep it all to myself. I have all this energy. Okay, then share it. Go and share your energy, share your love. And it's motivated a whole movement of people who are finally loving themselves truly for the first time in their entire life. And it's an honor to be that guy who's ushering in a new movement of true love, not what we claim for love to be, but true actual love to where people can feel it coursing through their body and radiating through their skin and their organs and their souls and everything else. So it's a great life. It's a very great life. If you have any questions at all, drop them down below. And the beautiful, lovely Sasha, who is right here,
Hey everyone, good day.
we'll put them on the screen and she'll read them and we'll just chat. We'll chat it up. So if you know anything about me, what is this about? It's about life. It's not even about health or fitness or anything like that. It's about everything that encompasses life. So relationships, finances, consciousness, primarily consciousness. Let's be real. That's all life really is consciousness. If you're unconscious, you're not really living life. You might be alive, like a heartbeat and everything else, but you're not living life. We talk about living life. So Sasha, if you want to throw out some names of the people who are joining on and hopping on, you can call them out, give them a little shout out.
Yo, what up, you Casa? And my boo, Bo, Princess Carla, or Carolina, I think.
What did we do today, Sash?
We went out to the city and we mailed off an order of living powder and also power tea.
Which is like 250 grams in each bag, right?
Yeah,
something
250
like
grams. So total is 1 kg of herbs.
1 kg?
Yeah, because
so 1,000 grams?
Oh,
okay, because there's 4 oh man.
Yeah.
I wonder why I felt so heavy. Okay, cool.
That's
That's really cool.
stuff.
I like that. Yeah, so we went to the city, mailed off some living powder and some power tea. And that was really cool. Get to meet the people, get to talk to the people. They remembered me. It's funny because
how could they ever forget you?
yeah, for real. People are like, even though Sasha is the one who's making the order and stuff like that, and like lays there and everything else, when it comes to delivering the order, so like we had to go get some more because we have sold out of the living powder and everything else and the power tea. So we didn't have like the printable, so like the labels and everything else. So we had to go reprint and all this other stuff. Even though Sasha was the one who ordered them and had been talking to the people, the clerk, when they were done with the order, they came up to me and like to give it to me, and I'm like, I'm not the one. She's the one who would give it to her. She's the one who ordered this.
Look, he's the head honcho. Okay, they always give it to the big dogs.
Oh my god!
Gotta give it to the leader.
Gotta give credit where credit's due. I gave it back to Sasha. I'm like, yo, this girl's amazing. Same thing with Lay. They're the ones who packaged it. They're the ones who bagged it. Lay's the one who identified a lot of these herbs and stuff like that. And they grounded them up. So like they do a lot, and I really appreciate them. And even at the postage place to ship it out, stuff like that. Sasha's the one talking to them, filling out all the paperwork. I was actually sitting out in the car meditating as they were up there doing that. The dude came to the car and put his head in the window. He's like, "Hey, are you shipping a package?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Okay, is this like to the same address as last time?" All the other stuff because we shipped one like about a month ago or so, something like that. And I'm like, "Yeah, is the girl in there?" And he's like, "Yeah, she is." I'm like, he's like, "Okay, so like, what's the contents of the package? Is the same stuff?" I'm like, and then Lay's like, "Is this about the package?" And she's like, "Yeah." Well, she's like, "Go talk to the girl in there at the front desk who's talking to your receptionist. She's the one telling you this stuff." So the guy came out into the parking lot to find me just to talk to me. I was like, "All right, bro, thank you. I really appreciate that." So more of an honor thing than anything. So
also, your energy is very attractive. So I'm sure a lot of people just go right to you.
He found me in the car, man. He's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, is that the guy? Oh, okay, hey, that's that guy. So let's go. That's cool. To me, it's an honor. I really appreciate it. So, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below. Let's chat. Let's talk it up.
Yeah.
Where you guys coming in from? What's been on your mind here lately? What has life been about for you? And just whatever, man.
So De Elena, or Elena, said, "I like your energy so much, Mikey. Your talks helped me a lot." And then she also asked this, "Mikey, do you have goals or just live?"
I don't have any goals at all. I don't just live as far as exist. I just pay attention, like what's happening right now, and I really am aware of the environment that I'm in, and that kind of like gives me the perception of what's next. So, yeah, I don't have goals. I'm not trying to get bigger, or stronger, or better. If anything, I'm just trying to know myself more, which is not really a goal. It's just all life really is. So I'm really just trying to, in a sense, live life. It's a great question. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's a lot of people who just watch these lives. And I had a woman, she just entered the Discord. She's like, just from reading your guide and watching your lives, I've already lost 5 pounds. And she hasn't even applied anything yet. Just from like, and that's a reoccurring testimony. A lot of people have stated just from watching the lives alone, they already lose weight. It's energy, guys. I'm telling you, this energy is so powerful. That's why I'm here to share it with you.
100%. She said, "Thanks, thanks, thanks."
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And then Rabia on IG says, "Mikey, you're looking so great. Bright skin and smile is so beautiful."
Our Rabia?
Yeah.
Rabia, what is up,
Hey,
girl? Love you so
Rabia.
much. You're so beautiful. Thank you for everything that you do. I love you. You're amazing. And there's not enough time in the world to say all the good things I want to say about you. You're amazing. And thank you so much. You know why I have good skin, right? I have clean air. So that clean air is very important.
Heck yeah.
All right.
All right. Those are all the questions so far.
Dang, guys. All right. Cool. I mean, if you guys want me to, I can like stretch it out and talk about, well, I want to talk about. I like going in with an agenda or saying what I want to say. I love whenever you guys prompt and you guys ask the questions. For a number of reasons. One, it helps expose yourself, because like exposure is everything. Like you always want to expose yourself. You want the weather, just to yourself, looking in the mirror. Everything the guide is built on is self-exposure. You want to expose yourself to yourself, question yourself, and know why you're even doing what you're doing. So exposure is the thing that helps you progress in life. That's why I like whenever you guys ask me questions. So if you don't have any questions, it's cool. I don't have to make this super long. I can just come here and like kind of pop in, show my face today, and we can go. But I try to make myself available to those who do have questions for me. So if there's no questions, I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit. You can look at my bright eyes and my skin, I guess.
Daniel on TT said, "Yeah, well, I love you." And then J Rock, said, "Heads up, you're on here." Yeah, I think it's because the 5G. I'm on 5G.
Really?
Yep.
Lagging? How am I lagging, dude? We're over.
And then
we're over 9,000.
It even went out. Wow. Thanks for letting us know, Jay. I'm gonna switch over just to test it.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
You think it's the
What's that number there? What's up with that?
Yeah, that's unusual. I thought maybe it's the time of day, but nah.
People from all over the world. What?
Catching up now.
We can try here.
Okay.
All right.
How is this?
All right, guys, we're back. We're testing some stuff and seeing if it's working. Sure, let's try it out. All right, this might be good.
Which day, Lena said, "I need to go to work. I will look at the video later. Have a good day."
All right, much love. Peace and blessings. Awesome, here we are. I can even do like a little body reveal too. I thought that might be, because it's like a super talking head.
Dang.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here. This is my billboard. this is the bait. All right, come and bite. Come and get the bait.
That's so funny.
Come and get the bait.
Oh, if you guys have any questions,
Look at this.
drop them down below.
Look at this.
This is the interactive.
This is the sun setting. You see it?
Wow.
I'm actually going down. I'm just going back, bro.
Mm.
It's a little flat earth joke.
Oh.
Awesome. So now let us know how it's going. Is it still
ticking?
You finally got it? Yeah. Funny. Yeah. Like, let us know if it's laggy. Let us know if it's going through. Today could be another test day. I'm just like super chill right now. It's not even a big deal. I just felt the small calling to go live. So I'm here. And if somebody needs me, hey, I'm making myself available. If not, that's cool too. But let us know in the comments. Is it still laggy or are we better now? Hopefully so.
Candy said, hi.
Yo, what up, Candy? How's it going? What's up, Candy?
Oh, J-Rock said, no, you're good.
We're good? All right, so
Hey.
2.4 is currently working better right now. It's probably the position of the laptop, I guess, here. Maybe if I moved it back or something like that, but yeah, whatever. So we'll see how this goes. I'm in a extremely chill mood right now. It just like rained. It's rainy season here. So every day it rains, which puts me in like not super low energy mode, but pretty like low energy mode. I'm like, bro, it's
Hey, Nina said, hey, yo.
Hello, Nina. How's it going?
And Candy's Tigress said, looks good to me.
All right. Well,
Heta said, not laggy.
Let's go. I'm not the fan of 2.4, but if it works, okay. I don't see how it could be better than 5G, but
he said, J-Rock said it's a lot more clearer too.
That's very interesting.
And then Angry Vet said, this dude's won.
With a W or O?
O-N-E.
This dude's one?
Yeah.
I am one man. Yes. I am not two people. I am definitely one for sure. Awesome. Well, now that we're no longer laggy, if you guys have any other questions, drop them down below. We can talk about life, stuff like that. I just try to make myself available for you guys. Because I want this energy to get out there. I want this energy to be transmitted from person to person all throughout the world. So I'm here showing up today, every day, in a sense, for you guys. So we can just share this, connect the bridge, almost like a bolt, like power lines. You know, we're connecting one to another and we're just sharing power. It's traversing all over the world and it's changing a lot of people's lives. And I'm very excited about that.
It's very interesting. It like cut off just a little bit, but now it's rolling again.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below. If not, I can start just going off on like a lot of topics. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I'll do it if necessary. I gotta put my hat back and get in sport mode.
Let's go. I'm gonna try moving the laptop. Maybe I can have a better signal.
Yeah, that's cool. So anyway, in that time, I'm going to chill, talk to you guys. We got the beautiful Sasha. Look at her behind me. Look at that girl. Hey, girl.
Is this good?
Well, now I can't see myself, so it's just me staring at a wall. Wondering what has my life become? What is this? What is life?
It seems like it's flowing.
Oh, this is life. Our life is good, man. But it's eternally so deep, and it's more than weight loss. It's more than diets. That's why you always diet on diets and stuff like that, because they're so shallow. It's the incompetence of knowing what the body is and like what we're actually doing and like what weight is and fat and muscles or lack thereof. Like when you operate in a certain band of what life actually is, you end up having all that stuff relatively by default. The muscles, the weight loss, and all the other stuff. So whenever you tap into higher dimensions, yes, Ash?
It's good here.
Cool. You end up producing a lot of effects physically within your body without ever doing a physical thing, just by occupying a specific space or state. And that's primarily what I focus on, is the harmonic state, because in that harmonic state has everything a person wants. So if they just get in that state, you don't have to work for it or try to fast or anything else to get there. You simply just step into the state, and then in that state is where everything happens. And the energy washes over your body and floods your system. You feel great. You feel euphoric. You have enough awareness to know what's going on and handle any situation or matter. And it makes life a lot effortless. It makes it flow smoothly. It makes it so easy.
Wow, I think I was in a like a little dead zone area
Really?
because it's good and it's smooth now.
Hmm.
So we got some questions in.
Okay.
So Patal asked, what was the catalyst that first set your shift in mindset into motion years ago?
Being born. Yeah, the moment I was born, my mind started working. And then from there, it's been a vast expanse since then. I've been looking at everything and touching stuff and sniffing stuff and biting on stuff and chewing and like getting sticks and poking stuff. And, just from there, yeah, just truly engaging in consciousness in reality. And that was it. Like just being born set all this into motion. And I'm here and I never stopped being me since that moment in time. Recognizing that we're in a continuum is one of our strongest suits to understand like your life has never stopped halfway, took a pause or did anything else. Like, no, it's just a concession of everything before it. It's a continuum. And understanding that gives you a lot of power. Great question, man.
Yeah. So Luca on IG said, do you use salt in general, Mikey?
Yeah, I'll use salt here and there. I think we use it in the food paste. We use it in like broth or yeah, I mean here and there. If I eat foods, I'll use salt. I'll eat it and stuff like that. You know, you can there's a thing that women can do. They can use salt in a specific area. You can clean it out. There's a million reasons you can use salt. You can use it to uh bring balance to your mouth if it's too acidic, if you eat too many fruits or something like that, too many sweets, the salts can balance it out. So yeah.
And then Vin9 on TT said, because 3D variables definitely play a part along with the higher dimensional things.
I mean, everything plays a part with everything, and there's no higher dimension in the sense versus if you're just counting like 4D, 5D, like numbers up. But it's not like, oh, this dimension's higher as far as like a hierarchy. Like they're all like we're just in the soup of the dimension, and we are what we are. Usually, if a person wants to enter into a different dimension than what they're already operating in, we're multidimensional even now, like temperature and time and everything else. These are different factors in what we're experiencing. But if a person wants to go into a different dimension, usually they're performing an escapism and they just don't like themselves. Like the root of it is self-hate. When you love yourself, you're open to spend time with yourself, and in spending time with yourself, you're fulfilled. Like you don't really want to hop in or astral project or get out of the matrix or whatever. You're truly engaged in reality and in life.
And Nina said, is it possible to change biology in a what that we can heal genetic incurable illness?
Yeah, I mean, everything in a sense is able to be reversed as long as you haven't had some sort of amputation. For the most part, your body's always regenerating, so it's always creating new cells. So you just become a new person. As you occupy different spaces, you regenerate in a different way. And as you regenerate in a different way long enough, you end up out regenerating the thing that you used to suffer from. So you got to make sure that you're in that thing I call the harmonic state. When you're in that, it's almost like an incubator for your life. And it pampers you so much and gives you so much life that you just regenerate into life. Like an illness, sickness, disease, anything like that is simply death. It's dying. When you have no space for death and you only have space for life, sickness and illness can't live in you. It can't be a part of you because there's no room for it. You're only living. It's showing you where you're not living.
Beautiful. Nihal is here.
Yo, what's up?
He said hello.
What's up, dude? Hey, guy. What's up, guy?
If you guys have any questions, you can drop it down in the comments below and we will answer them.
Yeah, today seems like a pretty chill day.
Yeah.
I'm so cool with that. Life is so good. It could be hype, it could be chill, it could be whatever. Life is just good to experience.
Heck yeah.
I'm here. I hear like the crickets and all the bugs in the forest. There's a national forest right here and surrounding the house. So it's on this side of the house, continues kind of on this side of the house, and also directly behind the house. And there's a lot of bugs and birds and monkeys. There's a leopard back there, and like it's just so peaceful. I feel so good.
Sonia on IG said, good morning.
Hey, Sonia, what's up?
Oh, maybe it's like early day and they're waking up.
Yeah, maybe so. You guys have any good dreams last night?
Okay. Vaughn on FB asked, how do you move into the harmonic state consciously?
Conscious. So there's multiple ways of entering the harmonic state that you enter from. One's in your physical environment, and one's in your internal environment inside of you. Then another one's like intangible mental environment. So how you move in it mentally would be to understand what you're thinking mentally, like what's going on in your head, resolving any internal issues inside of you. So that might take a year to do, which is totally fine. You're going to be alive for the rest of your life. So you might as well spend part of your life resolving those issues, however long it takes. So there's a lot of meditation to have you engage in to expose those things to yourself. And then once you expose them, you can resolve them. Once you resolve them, you enter into a more harmonious state within yourself mentally.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I call them phase meditations. Very powerful.
And Christopher asked, how can you move on from addiction?
You don't move on from addiction. You understand what addiction actually is. The addiction is the placeholder for yourself. When you don't love yourself or you're not fulfilled by yourself, you engage in specific things and they become more addictive. Yeah, there's a biological approach to it and certain chemicals and things like that that can make you highly addicted to things, MSG and like, of course, substances and stuff like that. But nonetheless, you only reach for those things because you're not reaching for yourself. When you reach for yourself, it's almost like no matter what compounds were in those things, you don't really want them anymore. So you want to understand who you are. You want to understand yourself. You want to get to know yourself. And once you get to know yourself, you're fulfilled by yourself. And in being fulfilled by yourself, like you are so full with you, you're so satiated, you have no room for anything else. You never had to move on from it. You just become who you are. Makes it so easy.
And then Vog also has a follow-up question. He said, good morning from Nigeria. Must one intentionally move into the harmonic state?
Yeah, you're not going to fall into there passively or just randomly. It's a very active thing that you have to pursue and engage in and create. This house didn't build itself. It was purposefully made with a time schedule and schematics and a plan and everything else. Same thing with a harmonic state to enter the specific state. That's why a lot of people say, Mikey, why do you have the results that you have with the muscles and the body, but other like tribesmen don't have it, or shamans or health gurus or whatever? How come you have them? They don't. Like, well, because I do, but they don't. We do very different things. That's why I have this and they don't, because they don't do what I do. So I purposely enter into the harmonic state, attempting every second of every day of every moment of my life. And it sustains me and keeps me. It energizes me, empowers me, and even expands me mentally. So it's a very active engagement with reality and a true understanding. Like, you're in a harmonic state so you can pay attention and be aware.
And Mihal asked, does walking on ceramic tiles or any tiles count as grounding?
I would say you're going to be better off being on rock outside, directly connected with the ground and stuff like that. I think ceramic is it doesn't transfer the voltage, so you're pretty much going to have your best bet just being outside. Even if you're on concrete, it's still better. You're going to get a better effect. But you don't want to go to purposely ground. Your life should be so full to where you're automatically grounding no matter what. You shouldn't really wear shoes and everything else. So yeah. You're gonna have a stone floor in your house, and then if it's a concrete foundation, that concrete can still transfer as long as it's not applied with a coating. It can still transfer the voltage. And then if you have stone tiles, that can still transfer the voltage, so your whole house has that grounding effect on it. But if you have concrete with like some sort of insulated coating on the concrete and in between the tiles, and the tiles are plastic, ceramic, or anything like that, you're going to lose that transference. But you just live a life to where you don't really wear shoes anyway. And you're not even going outside to ground. You're just going outside because you want to go outside and it feels good. There's some days I don't even go outside. But there's other days like I just stay outside all day because it feels good. But you should definitely, touch the earth. It's a very beautiful thing. It's here for us. It's supported us since day one.
You have someone requesting if you could flex your body and abs.
I can, yeah. I can do that.
Some ripple effect said, dope stuff. I'm 29 days fasted.
Yeah, don't fast. Fasting's stupid. Fasting's the dumbest thing a person can do because it's self-deprecation, it's denial, it's rejecting, it's pushing off. Fasting is so dumb because to truly expand in this realm, you need all the sources of fuel that you can get. So you want to do the opposite of fast. You want to eat everything that's actually food. Don't eat things that aren't food, like synthesized chemicals and stuff like that. But everything that is food, like you definitely want to eat it so you can expand in this life.
Sab says hi.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below.
I'm a master at what I do, Sasha. Maybe I just blown their mind so much to like, what? Say what? I have. It's playing, guys.
Dio said, I get the guide.
You get the guide?
Or you got it.
You got it or you get it? Like, what are you saying, bro? If you want to get the guide, you can go to MikeyBreathes.com. It's there. Live it up.
And Zayden asked, do you train your neck?
Do I train my neck?
Mm-hmm.
I don't train anything. I just connect with myself. I connect with my neck, my ears, my nose, all of my body, my ankle, my Achilles. I don't train though. Training are for people who don't know what's going on. But when you just are, you're completely engaged and you don't have to train because you just never stop being engaged and connected to.
And Hezo said, your teeth are naturally that white?
What do you mean by naturally that white? You get what I'm saying? We got to watch the way that we approach things. When you say my teeth are naturally that white, like our teeth just naturally white, or there's some application, or, I brush my teeth and they use the recipe mentioned in the guide of food paste to brush my teeth, and I brush them every single day. And a certain approach to brushing my teeth that we mentioned in the Discord community as well. And my teeth are also really white as well from living and applying these types of methodologies. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm not sure what this is, but Nihal asked, have you ever worn lungi? So you can explain what that is.
Have I ever worn lungi?
Lungi, Lungi. I
don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah. And then let's see. Sab asked, any breathing exercises that you recommend, please?
No, just breathe. There's nothing I recommend. Just try everything. Breathe 10 times, hold your breath. Breathe deep 20 times, hold your breath. Breathe extremely rapid, and then start slowing down, and then start going into a deeper breath. So like a... Just do different stuff and find yourself. There's no exercise to do. Just try different stuff and do and see how it affects your psyche and everything else. Definitely breathe and be aware of your breath, but there's no exercise to do. It's silly. You can't get different effects from maybe Tumu breath and stuff like that, but nonetheless, it's just breathing. So just breathe.
And then Vaughn asked, how important is the sun in this whole process of regenerating and living?
Well, it's a pretty crucial component because through the sun, a lot of things grow, animals and plants and yourself. So the sun is extremely beneficial. It's not the main factor for regeneration or everything else, but man, it is just a huge factor. So yeah, I mean, the sun's cool. It's nothing to worship or like fanboy over. Like, oh my god, the sun. Yeah, I love the sun. It's cool, dude. But like, don't be a sun worshiper. Just utilize it. It's a cool thing. It's there. It's kind of everywhere. It shows up every single day, and use it. It's a very powerful object. It's amazing.
Heck yeah. Sad asked, do you believe in routine and planning everything down to the dot or just YOLO?
I don't believe in either in a sense. I don't give myself to either. I don't believe in YOLO, but I do see you only live once, so go and live in a sense, like actually live. But I also don't plan everything down to the T because that makes me disassociate it with the activity of life. I'm just following the plan versus following life. So it's neither nor.
So Nihal responded and said, lungi is a cloth you wear instead of pants. It's super comfortable, more comfortable than shorts.
I don't think I could ever wear. Well, it's like pants. He said.
He said, yeah, it's kind of like pants, or instead of pants, it's more comfortable than shorts.
Maybe like underwear, I'm cool with that, but there's nothing that's going to be more comfortable than shorts that's longer than shorts. The reason shorts are comfortable is because they're short. So if there's anything longer than pants, it's not comfortable for me because like at your hinge placement and the way it's moved, if there's something covering that, it's always obstructive and always like it kind of like backbites against you. So yeah. I like super thin underwear. That's probably my favorite thing to wear. Like the thinnest of the thin.
Which actually, Jean just said, did I just catch a live? Finally.
Is your Jean?
Jean.
Oh, Jean. What's up, Jean? How's it going? Jean Grey?
Yeah, that kind of spelled the same way.
That's cool. It's in the genes. Cool.
Yeah. So, Muhammad on FB asked, Mikey, please get me into the harmonic state, please.
Get yourself, bro. You have access to it. Just do it. Like, you gotta kick your butt to it, bro. Like, just do it. Be a man. Like Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
That's a guy's name, bro. Like, so man up, just get into it. Like, just do it. Yeah, you're named after a mover and a shaker, bro. The guy made stuff happen who you're named after. So just get up and do it. You have availability to the guide, get it, apply it, and just do it. I can't get you in a harmonic state. You gotta love yourself there. You gotta do it. So yeah, say that.
Cool.
Get you there.
Jean said, what up from New Zealand?
Oh. In New Zealand.
And then Mateo.
New Zealand.
Yes. Mateo asked, what do you think minimalism?
I don't care. Your title. Like that. Don't even use, kind of even been into. I think we have like how many?
Five?
Like 5?
Yeah.
So we have 5 toilets.
Oh wait, not counting the outside toilets for our
7. Let me see. 1, 2,
7,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 toilets. I haven't even used them all. I have multiple rooms. So like, I don't really care about minimalism because it locks you in and like manipulates you. So I don't ever get into like these terminologies because they're so manipulative because like this thing already puts you in a bias to that. Do I want it? Yes, then I get it. Do I want that? No, then I won't get it. If you don't want something, then don't get it. And if you want something, just get it. But also if you want something, know why you want it. And then it really justifies having it. But if you don't know, that would be a waste. So there's no need to actually get it. And then It's more of like a religion in all this other sense, like trying to be a minimalist. Like, why? Who cares? You want something, just go get it. But also, why do you want something? Do you want something because you don't like yourself? Do you feel incomplete? You get antsy, like you gotta move and get something new because you haven't had something new in like 2 days. You know, we were counting today, and like we haven't left the house in like 8 days. Like I've been here. So there's some days I never even go down to like the ground level. This house, this whole property here has like 9 levels to it, and there's some days I never even leave this floor I'm on. This would be like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm on like the 5th floor technically. So sometimes I wouldn't even leave the 5th. Like some days I'll just be on the 5th floor all day, 5th floor or up to the 7th floor in the roof. And the roof has like 3 levels up there, so 7th, 8th, 9th floor. And there's some days I won't even leave the 5th floor. 5th floor up, I won't even go down. There's an elevator in the house. So it's just whatever you want. Like, what do you want, and know why you want it. And then it doesn't matter what you do, because a lot of times you won't even want stuff once you actually know yourself. And you don't have much. But at that point, people would call you a minimalist because you don't have much. But like, you're not a minimalist because you don't want to have a bunch of stuff. You just don't want stuff. I just don't want anything. Like, what can I buy that would make me more happier than me? Like, there's nothing I can buy that would make me happier.
You're already happy, so.
Yeah, well, I can just turn it on. You know, I can just turn happiness on. You go joke around and goof around and be happy and silly. You know. So I'm really thinking, like, what do I want? Like, besides like shelter and fresh water, food, stuff like that. Like, there's not much I actually want. Nature, the forest. Here, I'll show you guys like outside. That's what I'm looking at right here. I'm looking at all this nature and stuff like that. So
beautiful.
Yeah, let me know how my positioning is. I'm gonna put this thing back. So I have to do it like that way.
Oh, it kind of look good. No, too far that way. Turn the other opposite way. Yeah.
Like, that's good?
Now it's too much. You just want to do tiny. Oh, no, you're good right there. Perfect. So perfect.
So I like nature and looking at nature. I like big spaces, actually. I like big space. I grew up extremely poor. So I grew up in like a tiny, like my whole house was probably smaller than this foyer right here that I'm in. My entire house, like the square footage of it was probably smaller than this. And that's what I grew up in. And now I just like big houses, a lot of space, a lot of room. I'm a big guy. So for me to grow up in a place that's like smaller than this, it's like, I like nature and a lot of space and fresh water and hot water. Hot water for sure. That's one thing I liked. Okay, I like hot water. All right, next.
Beautiful. Day Elena said, Mikey, do you have spiritual experiences?
What would you consider a spiritual experience? Because I've had a lot of conscious experiences. Seen demons, saw ghosts in Sri Lanka multiple times, and so did the whole family. Everyone saw ghosts at different times and stuff like that. I've had visions and epiphanies, revelations, and all kinds of stuff that were accurate, that came true. And so yeah, I mean, I think it's more just conscious. Like, once you really get into it, it's a conscious experience, and we call it spiritual because we don't know what we're actually in, so therefore it's conscious.
Wow. So
yeah.
Julian said, hey brother, just got the guide recently. I am on it and fired up. Thanks for the inspiration. Let's go.
Let's go. I freaking love you, man. So Julian's a guy, right? Dude, sounds like brother, like, yeah, but maybe not. You have a very fluid name, and I love it. I think it's really awesome. You can be anything, you know? So make sure to hop in the Discord. It's free for a week. I give it to you guys as a gift as well. That's where all the power's at. Like, think of this, right? I have this big power block here. Thing is huge. The Discord's like a power block, and you can tap into it. You can plug all your cords into it, and you get charged up. The Discord,
might bring it up some.
The Discord is the big power block here. I have this thing's like a brick, dude. This thing's massive. It's thick. It's girthy. would you do me a favor and like close this one a little bit? So the Discord's like that. Just for these, yeah, it's perfect. That's good. So the Discord's kind of like that. We can even probably bring it back a little bit more. And we'll move these all over, right? Probably a little bit more, right there. That's good. And we can put this on there. Thank you so much. Yeah, here. So the Discord's like where you can go and get charged up. I have a bunch of voice memos and stuff like that to where I share this super special energy that you can't hear anywhere else. It's the best place on the internet because it literally, it's like hooking yourself up to like voltage clamps. Like you're just like shocked. Whoa. So I give a lot of my life force to. I give a lot of my life to the Discord. Like I just pour myself out. And the people I give it to, like for real.
So on TT, Clip Business said he's underselling it. The Discord is the best, all caps. If it is a video game analogy, the Discord is hacking.
That's cool. So, you know, I really appreciate that. And it's better if other people say it, because I mean what I say. Like it's now you put it here. Yeah, it's cool. So I'm not even trying to sell it. That's the main thing. I'm just letting you know, like that's where it's at. Because they already have the guide and the Discord's free for a week. So there's nothing you can sell. I'm just like, you know, like it's available. You really want to go in there because that's where the power is. I'm just like telling like brother to brother, like you really want to go in there, man. Like it is so freaking powerful. It's unlike anything you'll ever experience. A lot of great people and stuff like that. But the voice messages, I just actually screenshot it. A new person just came in, and this is what they said towards the voice messages. I'll show you guys. Because I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, he's trying to get me in the Discord. No, I mean like there is, and how can I explain? How can I explain something that you've never experienced? But when you get in there and you listen to these voice memos, it does something to you that you never even knew was an effect in reality. It's really, really crazy.
Yeah, yesterday Charles said that he was reading something, just reading a reply from Lay, and like he said he could physically feel the energy from her words coming through to him and changing stuff inside him. It's so cool.
So this person here said, in condition in the last 10 days, the guy can say being after defense, the body wants to live information about how much. I knew the first step. Boom. So it's a really cool testimony.
Did you get a screenshot of it?
I do, but I'm having like read through it because it's big. But I specifically want to mention like when they said, it feels good down to see others. Energy felt embarrassed, shame. I had no choice but to energize, empowered me. I know that's big condition, learn helplessness. So 10 days of immersing myself with Mikey's words has undone a lot of limiting beliefs. And man, they run deep. And every day I find myself crying a lot, and it seems to be related to how disconnected I am with myself and I've become. I thought I was so broken, but now all I want to do is love myself. So in the last 10 days of having the guy, I can honestly say I'm so grateful. And it's a reminder for her weight and stuff like that the mechanism of the body wants to help her. But ultimately, like hearing over all these messages and stuff like that has brought tears to her eyes because she found that she thought her body was something that she hated, but through listening to these messages, it reshaped her paradigm to see that she doesn't hate herself. She actually loves herself, and she started crying because of now that she sees in the light of what she actually is and that she loves herself. So she didn't have to do anything. All she had to do was listen to it, and all it automatically changed her mind. I'm telling you, it's so freaking powerful because that's what it is. It's just energy transference. when you get this energy inside of you, it takes effect. You just allow the effect to take place. And all you got to do is just receive it. Like, you don't got to work out or do all this other stuff. And her, just from listening to this, reading the guide and listening to all the messages and stuff like that, she lost 5 pounds just in the beginning, like just straight off the bat. So it's been pretty crazy.
Wow.
You just need to let the energy take effect. That's it. So just absorb, like, be around the energy, plug into the energy, absorb the energy, and just like let it take effect. It does all the stuff for you. But now, when I do say, hey, like, remove toxins, vitamin A3 mineral zinc, yeah, do that stuff. There are some things to do as the energy is taking effect, but nonetheless, the energy just needs to take effect. So just induce yourself with this as much as possible. It'll pretty much automatically change you. So powerful, man. You don't got to work out or discipline yourself or starve yourself or punish yourself or beat yourself. Like, those are just for people who are ignorant and barbaric and don't know what they are. Like, yeah, if you don't know yourself, you keep yelling at yourself and disciplining yourself and like, go hard and all this other stuff to push yourself because you don't know yourself. When you know yourself, it's like, why are you treating yourself like this? That's the treatment of self-hate. When you hate yourself, that's what a person who hates themselves does. They yell at themselves and discipline themselves and all this other stuff. Shame themselves. Nah, man, there's a greater power than that.
Clip Business said that's awesome.
So Clip Business, are they in the Discord?
Yes, I think so.
Yo, well, welcome to the Discord. I'm not sure what your username is, but like, it's an honor to have you there. And as much as you can, my friend, listen to as many voice memos as possible.
Yeah, this is the most powerful place on earth. Your voice memos are insights that you've never said anywhere else. So
there's thousands of them too.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out how many?
I couldn't do the search on the laptop for some reason.
Oh, cool.
It took away okay. Mateo from YT asked, what about order in your living space? Do you think it's important can reflect the mind order?
Well, it goes both ways. So your living space is a reflection of your order. So yeah, if you're out here is messing, it will bog your mind down and your consciousness to limit it on its fullest effects. But it's also simulating the order and structure of how you live your life and think in your mind. So it's a both way. It's a both way effect. So it's both that and this. So I would even say, clean your space, have it orderly and everything else, but also that's showing you how you're thinking, because how you do one thing is how you do everything, in a sense. So you want your space to be clean and tidy so that way you can find stuff easy, but you don't even need to find stuff easy because you don't lose it because it's clean and tidy. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy as well. Could you open this one back up just a little bit more? Thank you, Lay. It's getting dark now. I think the clouds are coming in. Might rain again. Okay, go ahead. Probably all the way, go ahead. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you.
Hezo from IG asked, what do you think of teeth fillings?
Yeah, they're pretty toxic. So instead of teeth fillings, why do you have cavities in your teeth in the first place? Because if you just fill them up, guess what? You just have more cavities later because you didn't even get to the reason why you need the teeth fillings to begin with. What's causing the cavity? It's just it's a Band-Aid. It's just temporary. Like, you're just trying to treat a symptom versus like the symptom's trying to show you how jacked up you are. So don't ignore it. And like, oh, I have cavities. Let me just plug them in with some. No, bro. Like, it's trying to tell you, like, if you don't do something, it's going to get worse. And it's not just about plugging in the hole. It's like you have a drip in your house on the roof, and instead of like fixing the roof, you just put a bucket there. Like, okay, cool. Well, if you don't fix that drip, it's going to lead to 2 more drips and 3 and 5 and 10. And now you're going to have a million buckets because you never fixed the actual source of the problem.
So Clip Business is Aaron. He said, I was in the Discord, but you had said something about not needing anyone and getting knowledge from the space around you. So with all the information and knowledge you've given me, I had decided to graduate from constantly listening to you and asking questions. This is Aaron. Miss you all very much.
Aaron?
Yeah, I think it is Aaron.
From California?
Well, let's see.
Boxer Aaron?
Let's find out.
Hasbullah Aaron? Aaron that we were attempting to ship meat to? Boy.
that one time.
Yeah, I love you, man. Whichever Aaron you are. Aaron. Hey, mom. Love you, bro.
Zayden on YT asked, how old are you?
I'm 37.
And Delina asked, what do you think happens after death?
I don't think about death. I focus my life on living. Like, if I'm alive and the birds are chirping and the crickets are chirping and it feels so good, why the heck am I focused on death? You know what I'm saying? Like, what a waste of life to focus on death. Like, man, like, appreciate how good this life is right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares about what happens at death? Like, why aren't you living now?
Anything else? Are you?
That's it.
Okay, cool. Lulu asked, oops, will you ever go back to Thailand?
Lulu's asking if I ever go back to Thailand?
Mm-hmm.
What's so special about Thailand? Lulu, are you from Thailand or something like that? I don't know if I'll ever go back to any country I've ever been to. I've been to a lot of countries, and Thailand's a cool country. It's all right. Em was there. I liked her. She's cool. A couple of the girls were there. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of just Thailand. It's cool. It's a country. They burn stuff. There's a lot of burning, at least like the burning season. That's one thing I'm not the fondest about in Asia is all the burning. You know, when it's burning season, like the farmers and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to mulch your field or whatever besides burning it, because, you know, I'm just sure there's a better way. Do I know that better way? No, but I'm sure there is. So there's a lot of like pollution in the air from people burning stuff, all the fires and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if I went to Pattaya, I went to Chiang Mai, went to Bangkok area, like an outer level, like outer region, like in Nakhon Nayok. Went to Pattaya, went to Phuket. That was the other one, Phuket. So I mean, I already been to a lot of Thailand. It was cool. It was all right. I love driving there. Man, my driving was wild in Thailand. It was cool. Thailand's cool because it has highways. I like Thailand because they actually have pretty like decent highways versus somewhere like India. India had a highway where we were, but there's a lot of just back roads. Sri Lanka, India, here in Nepal, there's no highway. There's just back roads. Like every road's a corner, and like every road, I'm like, where's the highway that just cuts through all? I'm trying to get to the other side of the city, and you gotta like go through like the little like Pac-Man route, and you're just Pac-Manning all of these like little routes all the way to the other side. A highway, you can get there in 10 minutes, but because of this, it's like it takes over an hour to get anywhere. I'm like, just build a highway, you know. But anyway, there, it's all good.
And
anyway, Thailand's cool.
Alina said, what a beautiful answer. And she did ask, what are you drinking?
Apple juice and watermelon juice mixed together. Lay and the ladies made it for me. Lay and the ladies. Lay and the ladies.
And then Christopher asked on IG, throughout your life so far, have you experienced a growing sense of connection with people, life, and the world around you?
That's all life is, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, besides living life, have you ever experienced living life? Like, that's all life is the world around me, the people that there's nothing else. There is nothing else to life. That's all life is. Like, the experiential part of life is just that. Growth, sense, connection, people, the world. That's literally, there's nothing else. Maybe like spirit or like entities or angels or some shit like that. But like for like 90% of what life, experiential life is, that's all it is growth, senses, connection, people, and the world. That's yes. So since I've been alive, I have been alive. I'm literally connecting with people right now online and helping them grow and stuff like that. So yeah, totally. It's a very meta question. I like it. It's cool. Chris, right?
Christopher.
Christopher. Don't you dare call him Chris. It's Christopher.
Yes, he
awesome question. Awesome question. Awesome question, Christopher.
Let's go. Santino asked, "What's your protein intake, Muscle Daddy?"
Muscle, you are a funny one, aren't you, man? Where you from? They make them funny out there, boy.
Well, the name is Santino Vasquez, so
Vasquez. Bro, I don't know. I don't count macros or think about. I don't think about protein. Like to me, that's for like when I see people, I look. Not that I hate on people, but like mindsets, I look down on people. I'm like, okay, sure, who like, because it's really derived out of insecurity. Like they're so insecure, they're measuring protein because they want to be more, they want to be better because they don't know who they are. So to me, when I hear somebody like, oh, here's my protein, here's my macros, I'm like, you okay, bro? Why are you so insecure? So I don't know. I don't know how much protein I intake. I don't care. It's not important to me. It's not even a thought in my mind. So I have no clue.
Candy said, "Oi, hello.
Oi, bro, you're cool.
Got Ali's well good.
Eating it.
I don't know what that
Got
means.
Ali with the Bally Wonka.
She did start following you. So hey, Candy, what's up, girl?
Cool. What's up, Candy?
And if you guys have any other further questions,
we did it again.
Drop it down below.
Keep speedrunning these things.
Again. Hey, girl.
Once is enough. It's all good. It's a joke, Sasha. Sasha didn't even catch the joke.
You can say hello as many times as you want.
But one is enough. Like, you're not gonna do it more than that.
Man, I have no idea how to say this. Denk, yet, niet, yo, mit, diez.
It's almost like unos, dos, tres.
I think it's a different language. I'm sorry. If you can say it in English, I'll read it out loud for him, okay? Love you, though. And then Day Alina on FB said, "Did you encounter UFOs?"
When I was like 9, I looked up to the sky, saw something that was like, it was there. And then I continued looking at it and went, and it shot off. Like I saw it, it was there, it wasn't moving, and it's like, just took off super fast. I'm like, what the heck? It wasn't a shooting star because like they're consecutive, like they never stop. They don't change directions really. This was just like stopped, paused in the sky, and then went, and I was like 9 or something like that. And ever since then, I'm like, I saw something, bro. I got the chills thinking about it. But yeah, besides that, that's my fullest encounter with a UFO. There's a lot of them out there now. I mean, come on, bro. Like, that don't seem sus to people. Hopefully, the people aren't bots. Because like, what, like 4 years ago, no one, like, if you see a UFO, you're crazy. Like 2019, 2016, 2010, 2007, 2003, 1999, 1990, 1985. If you ever said, and even 2016, if you ever said that you saw a UFO, you would be ridiculed and laughed at, and like it was crazy because for millennia, people have never seen UFOs, or at least for like the last 100 years or so. And the sightings were very rare, and like people were gaslit and seen as like a kook. Like, no, you're a tinfoil, like you're crazy, bro. Now they see them every day, all over the sky, everywhere around the world, and they're caught on camera and stuff like that on people's phones. Like, okay, now all of a sudden it's normal. Dude, shut the F up, dude. Like that's an agenda, bro. Like, you mean for like 100 years? I'm 37, right? So for at least, and they've been for the past like 4 years, like really like ramping up more and more. So for my first 33 years of my life, if anybody says they see anything in the sky like a UFO, those people are nut jobs. Don't believe them. There's like UFO, like here, just categorize them with Bigfoot people. People who believe in Bigfoot. Let's laugh at them. Aliens, bro. Now they're up in the sky like every day in Brazil and like the United States and Western countries, the UK and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, now you want us to think this is normal, bro? Like, nah. I ain't buying it, bro. Like you're up to something if people aren't flipping out about this, if the government's not saying, or if it's probably you. You're probably doing something. Like, all right, bro, what's the catch? All right, there's life in the sky now. Okay, now there's UFOs. Brazilian farmer man sees what's the catch, bro? What's the rug pull? What you got? What's going on? What's the, you know, for 33 years, you can't say UFOs in the sky or you'd be labeled crazy. Now they're everywhere. No one's blowing them out of the sky. Nothing's happening. So like, all right, what's the catch? I'm like waiting for the catch. Like, all right, bro, like what, you know, type of thing.
Wow.
Like,
You know,
come on, bro. It's like finish it already, bro. It's almost like what do you, what's the word? What, there's a joke I want to say. It's like something to do with like being in bed with a person. Like, just finish. Like, come on. Like, what are you wasting your time for, bro? Just bust already or something, you know?
Which Sleepy Watcher said, hey, from Malaysia, me and my wife saw one in the sky one night. First, we thought it was a drone until it moved. Trust me, I still don't know what I saw.
Yeah, I 100% believe you. And then two, Malaysia was one of my favorite countries. I loved Malaysia.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I love it. So if I was to go back to a country, if I had to choose between Thailand and Malaysia, it'd 100% be Malaysia. I loved Malaysia.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite places too.
I loved Malaysia. It was so cool. It was so cool. I felt so good in Malaysia. I just felt so strong, dude.
So Permahaven on Facebook said, your book is literally the best thing I've ever bought in my life. Thank you. It's amazing. And I soon ready to join your community. I didn't even know how much self-hate I actually had, even though I know a lot of what is in your book. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know, and I love it. Your energy is amazing, bro. And then some more questions.
Well, I want to go on that. I want to hit that up.
Go ahead.
Like that's awesome. Because like one thing is this, people think the guide's about losing weight or gaining muscles or something like that. It's like, nah, bro, like this is the secret to life. Like people are like, well, why is your book so much or this or that? And it's just like, you don't even understand, bro. Like that's what a person who doesn't know would say. Because when you get the book, what's the person's name?
Permahaven?
Permahaven.
It might not be their
okay, I'm gonna call you Perma. Yo, what up, big Perm? But like there's codes I put into the guide that when a person unlooks these specific codes, it unlocks their soul and brings them alive and makes them see how, like, it almost exposes themselves to themselves so they can actually start loving themselves. They can see themselves seemingly for the first time. Everything's in there on purpose. Everything has a purpose. Every picture, every page, every phrasing, the way I phrased it. I didn't use AI to try to write here. Let me get a guide out. I wrote the guide before AI even came out. Like I started writing the guide in like really like 2020. I don't even like AI. It's not even like, to me, it's not even all that intelligent. But with that being stated, there's a specific sequence and a structure of coding that I put in the guide to unlock this potential that's inside of people that first starts with self-love. And I promise you, that's why I say that it's going to be the greatest thing you've ever done in your life. And I say this and I stand behind it because it helped me. And I'm like, I don't work out and I have huge muscles. My eye colors has changed. My hair is filled back in. I know I still shave my head, but like I was bald. I had a cul-de-sac here, and you can see the before and after pictures and stuff like that. But like, actually, I didn't have any hair here. I was bald through here. I had a giant bald spot here in the back, and now all my hair is filled back in, my stubble and everything else. I keep it short. I grew out the other day, so if you look at an old live from 2 days ago, you see my hairline like all filled in and stuff like that. But it's grown my hair. I've gotten taller. It's regenerated teeth. It's reversed people's Tourette's and PCOS and diabetes, all without working out, all without medication, just by engaging in a very specific type of energy. Like it's the most powerful thing I know. Like I don't know anything better. That's why I back it. This is why I promote it or talk about it or anything. Cause like I don't believe in anything else. I don't believe in anything else except for the guide. Not because the guide itself is so great, but this is just the most powerful thing I've ever experienced in my life, and everything else is stupid compared to it. Like when you really engage in this, you don't need everything below it. You get that by default. You don't need to fast to lose weight. You don't need to work out to gain muscle. You don't need any of that stuff because it's this energy that you've been looking for all of your life. And whenever you tap into and apprehend and engage in the specific type of energy, you start living for the first time in your life. When you get the guide, it is seriously the most powerful thing you will ever do in your entire life. That's not a marketing slogan or some crap like that. I don't care about. I think marketing's stupid. I'm never going to blast you with emails and, hey, buy my guide. I don't care about any of that stuff, bro. People get the guide because they want it, not because I told them. Because they know that there's something more out there. And then when they get the guide, they finally find it. And like, I've never had a person actually get the guide, but like, whatever, this is dumb. Every single person got the guide is like, bro, this is like literally kind of like earlier how Clips or Eric was saying, like, bro, you're underselling the Discord. Same thing. Like, bro, you should, funny enough, people are like, bro, you should charge more for the guide. You're underselling the guide. Like, this thing is so freaking powerful. It takes away the need for a lot of these, in a sense, quote, medical things that we're doing, or fitness, and all these industries we're trying to leverage to make ourselves something. The guide shows you how to tap into that already inside of you, so it makes those things irrelevant. It's the most powerful thing you will ever do in your life. And when you start the guide, it's literally the first day of the rest of your life. That's the first day you actually start living. So I'm very proud of you, bro. So like, let's take it to the next level, man. Hop in that Discord. It's free for a week, so come on in.
So his name is, I could be saying it wrong, but it could be Eron, E-R-I-O-N. Aaron. So he also had some follow-up stuff. Questions. He said, I do have a lot of questions about things to eat because I've got my own food forest, and a lot of their things I grow there isn't there. Is this because maybe you haven't eaten them or know them, or just have what's common to get in your book? Because I do live in the environment here in Denmark and would be a bit sad to not eat anything off of it.
It just depends on what it is. So like, hop in the Discord and ask me. Like nightshades, yeah, stay away from that. A lot of nuts, you kind of want to stay away from that. A lot of fruits, you don't want too many fruits. I'm not even saying just eat animals, but like, you do want a variety. And there are some things that you will be able to eat later, but there's some things that you need to stay away from now so you can get in the full property, the harmonic state, to be able to regenerate. So those things aren't the greatest things, so we'll just exclude those for a moment and only intake the greatest things, so you have a higher state of regeneration. And once you regenerate and you've already fully regenerated, then you can start adding in those things, might be like squash or something like that, whatever's in your garden.
And his follow-up was, bro, I was going to be fruitarian, but after reading your book, I've toned back to eating eggs, meat. I've turned back to eating eggs, meat, even raw liver, and my body loves it. And the way you need to eat, my body is amazing, and I only eat one meal every day.
That's all you need, man. One hearty meal of A through zinc, and you're good to go, man. Like these people are trying to do an isolation diet, or like a mono diet, and they're fruitarian or just vegan or even just carnivore, just meat. It's just like, it's so silly and dumb. It's like they're proclaiming to the world that they're lost. I only eat bananas. That person's lost. I only eat plants. Okay, you're admitting that you're lost. Only meat. Yeah, you're really lost too. Okay, the world is the variation of everything. The sky doesn't even stay the same color every day. It changes day by day, even throughout the day. The sun has different intensities. The seasons change. So like, so should everything that you eat. So if you eat just one thing, it's like, dude, the whole world is the full spectrum of the entire experience of life. And so should what you eat. It should be the same thing. So yeah, I'm very proud of you. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, drop them in the Discord community. They're probably going to help you by default, because like my Discord community, they are educated now. Like, they know what's up. So like, they most likely will be able to even help you quickly. But if it's not in the guide, most likely it's because it's not the best thing for you right now. But after 6 to 9 months, then you can start introducing a little bit of it. Not even a lot, just a little bit. Because when you go this way, dude, you'll thank me later, like, oh, dang, he was right about that. Because you go back and try to eat it, you're like, oh, I see what he's saying. Because it slowly depletes your consciousness. You want to be, the whole purpose of all this stuff is to be aware of what's actually going on. And you start by being aware of yourself and loving yourself. And you can be aware of what's out here.
Beautiful. And then on, scrolling back up to it, because I saw you and I don't want to miss your stuff. Okay, DQ on YT said, what's your biggest regret?
That's stupid. I don't think in regrets. Why, if I had this beautiful life, these amazing, gorgeous women walking around me, I'm looking at this gorgeous view. I just hear this person give me this awesome testimony of how much they love the guide, how much it's impacted their life. Why would I start thinking and dwelling on regret? Like, why would I even go? What? Why not my biggest win? Why not my biggest success? What you think about, you're going to get more of. What, I want a pity party? Do I want to feel sad? Do I not want to be in this great state that I feel in right now? Do I want to start feeling incompetent? Do I want to start feeling weak? Do I want to start feeling beaten down? Do I want to start feeling insecure? Why would I think about my biggest regret? That's loser think. I'm not coming against you or saying this against you, but I'm like, that's what I would question. And like the instant I heard somebody say this or something like that, like, what, do I want to think like a loser? What? Like, why? Why would a person waste, if I only have so much time to think in the day, why would I think about losing? The sun's going to go down soon. You already see it getting dark here. I'm going to spend my last hours thinking about losing stuff, how I lost in the past. I don't have time to think about losing. And guess what? I don't. So now there's no regrets because I don't waste my time thinking about regrets. Because what you think about, you breed more of. Sheep can only have sheep. Dogs can only have dogs. Cats can only give birth to cats. Goats can only give birth to goats. Regrets is only going to give birth to more regrets in your life. So I don't waste my time thinking like that ever.
Blake on FB asked, what do you think
Yo, Blake, this is the twin, I'm pretty sure. This is the
twin?
He shows me a lot of love, man, Blake. If it's the same
Aw.
Blake, Blake's always showing a lot of support.
Lilo?
I don't think so.
I'm saying it wrong.
I don't know the last name, but I just know Blake.
Well, he asked.
But I think he's an Englishman, so Delgado. I don't think that's the Blake I know. I don't know, maybe so. All right, what's up?
Okay, what do you think about saunas and sweating?
There's going to be studies saying benefits. There's obviously an industry who pushes it. Yeah, there's going to be benefits to it, but it's also going to overstretch your body and put yourself in an artificial simulation of the environment to force your body to act out of its natural environment. Instead, you should be so adapted and attuned to your natural environment that you trigger the best effect for homeostasis in the environment that you're in. To go into a sauna is to stress yourself out for no reason. You shouldn't even need a sauna. Yeah, but it's going to be detox. You shouldn't be around toxins, stupid. Come on, dude. Don't be around toxins in the first place. You want to need detox from toxins. It's so obvious. So, yeah, dude, sauna is going to actually like waste your energy. You want to save your energy. You don't want to go to a sauna. Now, in the beginning of the guide, I do recommend not to go to a sauna for some time because you're already malnourished. You probably aren't eating all your elements and everything else. So when you go to the sauna, it's going to extract more from your bones. But after you've been eating vitamin A through mineral zinc and everything else for a long duration of time, can you start visiting the sauna again? Yeah, but you're going to see how detrimental it is to you. Like, just save the energy and push it towards your brain. And you won't need it's a very irrelevant thing to have because you end up saving that energy for yourself and you can utilize it in your life versus wasting it trying to regulate your body temperature in a box full of EMF.
Daylina on FB asked, can you elaborate how to regrow teeth?
By getting in the harmonic state. There's a lot. There's not one thing. It's not like, oh yeah, this one thing. No, your life has to be in the harmonic state. It's happened for a lot of people. Even Sasha has had her teeth filled back in.
Heck yeah.
But it's not like brush twice daily. No, it's how you do everything. If you have sorrow in your heart and all this, or you think about regret, you're not going to be able to properly do it. If you have toxins in your life and this and that, you're not eating A through zinc and all this other stuff, you're not going to do it. You got to put yourself in the harmonic state, which is when you get the guide, there's like 1,000 things in there. There's a lot of things in there, man. So yeah, you just start bit by bit. And once you do it, your teeth, your body, it's not your teeth regenerate, your body is regenerating and your teeth are just a part of your body. You don't regenerate your teeth. It's that you regenerate your body and every part of your body is regenerated, your teeth included.
And then Bro on YT asked, can you give me some spiritual guidance? I get into negative thinking that leads to me having nightmares. And the negativity is coming from other people that are trying to create obstacles in my ascend.
That's the nightmares, or that's the source of the negativity?
I think the source of negativity.
The source of negativity is you, not other people. Don't be a victim. That's negative in itself, bro. Don't displace yourself so much to where, oh my God, people are, dude, grow up, take some freaking responsibility. Don't blame people, and you'll stop having this occur in your life. It's coming from yourself, and it's trying to show you how much of yourself that you don't know of yourself, because you don't know this part of yourself. You don't even know how you're holding yourself back. It's not spiritual advice at all. It's mental advice. It's not spiritual. Man, negative thoughts. Now they drop down in your subconscious. Now it's so much that you dream about it. That's not spiritual at all. That's just your conscious, bro. That's mental. When you don't understand who you are and what you're in, you're gonna start blaming everything that's not you. It's all you, dude. You invite the negative people into your life. You bring them into your life. You don't. A person only gets what they want. You can't have these people exist in your reality unless you want them there. And if you don't know why they're there, that just shows you how much you don't know you. Because once you finally know you, you see the correlation, the thread that ties them into your experience. The biggest spiritual advice I can give you is stop claiming stuff to be spiritual and just start knowing yourself. And once you know yourself, you're going to see why you allow this stuff to be there, or how you need to grow or love yourself or resolve this stuff, especially the phase meditations. Phase meditation helps a lot. And you're going to overcome this stuff. But until you overcome, it's going to be there waiting for you, because nothing gets resolved without your conscious application. So you need to go into yourself and see why have you been doing this to yourself and allowing it. Quit blaming people, dude. That's the weakest position to take. Oh, it's their fault. That person should receive, they shouldn't expect to receive anything from life. That's the weakest position, especially a man can take, is victimhood. You're gonna blame other people. What?
Step up in power.
Huh?
I'm like, step up in power.
Yeah, bro, step up. You got testes, use them, man. Have some balls.
He says, they just exist in the society. I can't avoid them. And then what can
You're not
I
supposed to avoid them. You're supposed to reflect from them how you've allowed them to be there in your life. You sound like a victim. They just exist. I can't. No, you can't. Of course you can't. Because you live like that. You live like a weak person. And I'm getting, onto you because you choose to be weak. You can be two things in life, strong or weak, and you're choosing to be weak. I can't help. I can't avoid. I can't. Because that's what you choose. You chose victimhood. You choose it. So therefore life just justifies it. What, these people are just there for you, but not for me? What, for some reason you have nightmares and I don't? Well, what, for some reason, you know what I'm saying? We're the same person choosing two different lives. I'm just as conscious as you are. I have two eyes and two hands and two ears and, everything else. And I walk, I live, and I talk. I just choose differently than you. Same people exist in this world for me too. Like, what? If they're there for you, they're also here for me. Like, you're not the only one who exists. Betty up the street or John down the road. John's also down the road for me, and Betty's also over there for me. Just don't choose weakness. And I would never blame Betty or John, these fictitious people I just made up, because that's what you're doing. You're displacing your own power of your own responsibility, and now you're in a perpetual cycle of living in this victimhood state of negativity that you bring upon yourself. It's all you. You're doing it, dude.
Yeah, you can choose to be the love and the joy and the happiness and the positivity to others, and watch their negativity disappear.
Even, yeah, or just don't be so weak that you bring it onto live, and now you're talking about it. You didn't come with yo, Mikey, you're awesome, you're amazing, I love what you're saying, I'm gonna apply what you're saying to my life, and I see myself getting more powerful in the future because, man, this is some good stuff that can really be applied. And if it's helping this person and this person and this person, man, it could surely help me too, and hope and encouragement and stuff. No, Mikey, nightmares, I'm a victim, other people the problem, they're here, I can't do anything about it. That's all you talk about. That's all you've brought up. So that's all you're going to experience. That's all you've said. But if you say hope, faith, love, courage, peace, strength, exuberance, indomitable spirits, and stuff like that, then that's what you'll experience. But you didn't say any of that stuff. You said this. What else can you if all you talk about is that? You can't. You made the choice. Life only gives you what you want, and you bring this up. Even in this live that we've talked about all this power, this is what you want to talk about? Like homeboy with the regrets. Hey, what's your biggest regrets? I ain't talking about that stuff. That's stupid. I'm not going to waste a second of my life billowing over that. I only have so much life force. I only have so much time with my family. I only have so much time on earth. And I'm gonna use my words to bring that up. What the F is wrong with me at that point? Start speaking powerfully, start bringing in the encouragement, and start seeing a different reality.
He said, okay, thank you, Mikey.
You're welcome.
And then
but seriously, like, I'm not saying just be down, like, don't talk or silence yourself. No, I'm saying just as much as you bring this stuff up, bring the exact opposite of this stuff. Hey, Mikey, how come I've been blessed with so many good people in my life, and probably 8 times out of 10, I don't have a nightmare, and I do have good dreams, and I do, like, you start focusing on that, you bring your attention to that, your consciousness will be in that. Because you asked for my advice about it. That's my advice. Start counting your blessings. Well, what's good? What is the powerful thing? What's the exact opposite? Because it's a pole. Well, if it's on this side, then there's a polar opposite. Start focusing on those same traits on this side. And induce yourself with this and fill yourself with this and talk about it. And then one day you'll look up and you can't find any negativity because you found out you weren't feeding it, you weren't inviting it. So I'm not trying to silence you or suppress you. I'm trying to make you realize so you start speaking what you actually want. All right, what's next?
Okay, and Aaron asked, I've been thinking a lot of going to South America to settle down there, closer to the sun and better opportunities to grow more food if one day we can't go to the supermarket. Knowing which way the elite is treating to make world. But what are your thoughts of it? And I've got a really important question because there's some toxins it's difficult for me to get away from, which is my entire body is covered in tattoos and I can't get rid of them. So will this affect me forever? And also, I do not have a bank. I've been living outside the system for 7 years, so I only have physical money. I'm not sure about that. And I know this is toxins. And the last one, I did get one of my tooth fixed this year with a gold crown. Is that bad as well?
Yeah, definitely no metal in your mouth. So it's like the guide says, no metal. No, this is an electrically charged field around you. You start putting, you throw it off. It's better to get that thing pulled, or if it's fixed, right, probably like a root canal, just get your canal taken out. If the tooth is dead, just go ahead and pull it. But if it's still alive, save it, spare it, but definitely don't have metal in your mouth. That's going to mess up everything else around you. Metal has a very specific effect of what it does to like wet environment. Like it's a lot, right? You don't ever want to lose it or pull or anything else. Tattoos, yeah, they'll definitely affect you for the rest of your life because you have to process them and they break up and stuff like that. But hey, actually meditate on like, dude, why would I do this myself? Like, why would I cover myself in tattoos? I have tattoos. I got to think about it too. I understand. I have holes in my ears. Like we all have a life before, but you need to realize why you did this. Like, where did it come from? And like really understand so you don't have that happen in the future because it's still in you. It's directing and influencing you. As far as like not having a bank account, what you want to do is just get a bank account. Like it's all good. Like part of the system, like just like you have an ID at all, like then you're part of the system. Like you have, anything at all. Like do you own the land that you're on? Then you're part of the system. Are you on the deed? Or like, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, like just have a bank account. And then if you need to transfer money, you can put the money in, but if not, you can keep it in cash. And I'm not saying you have to put all your money in the bank account, but like if you need a bank account to transfer money, then you have it. It's there, So, and then moving to South America, yeah, you could, but it's not. It's all one world, bro. If an elite want to get you in South America, if some elite cared about you and want to get you in South America, they'd have no problem doing it, But it's whenever you truly operate in the power of what this realm is, it's like it doesn't matter where you are. You can be there and you don't have to worry about something happening because it's the energy that you're in. Like hell can happen around you, like 1,000 at your side, 10,000 at your left side, but this evil shall not befall upon you. And it's the same way about the energy that you keep. That's why we do the guide, is to get all this energy so we can be that one. Like, dude, I see people, they're in hell all around me and they fall. They go through the same, we're pretty much in the same boat, but yet I live in heaven in peace and splendor. And it's one calamity after another because we're different energetic makeups at this point. My charge in my field is so different. I'm not even trying to be spiritual. I don't care about spirituality. I don't care about that stuff. But what I'm saying is this: the type of current that flows through my body just attracts and brings and alters a different type of experience, because you can only have something if you allow it. And if you don't even know that you allow it, your field is probably so dampened and weakened, things are just happening even without needing your permission, because what are you gonna do anyway? You're too weak. Your field's too weak to even resist or whatever. Or they're trying to resist, which is weakening their field because they believe in sin or some bull crap like that. So you get all this energy from the guide and charge yourself up to where like you just live in this opulent state, and then nothing affects you, whether you stay there or go there. You can do either or. I think South America is cool. I think it's great. I love South America. It was so amazing. Huge continent, man. There's a lot of space. There's a lot to go to.
He was also thinking Asia, somewhere like Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam's cool. It's a little polluted, but it's cool. It's all right. It's cool. But I think South America was awesome. You have more people who speak English. South America, they don't speak English as much. There's way more people in Asia who speak English than in South America. So like if you don't speak Spanish, you're going to be kind of left out a little bit. Like there are people who speak English, but more people speak English in Asia than they do in South America, at least from my experience. Maybe by now, this year, we're almost in 2030 and stuff like that. So maybe by now people are like finally coming up. But the people in South America are proudly the people of the continent of South America, and they speak Spanish, and they're not trying to learn English. And if you're going to be there, they expect you pretty much to speak Spanish. While in Asia, most people have already learned English and they're willing and helpful to try to speak to you in English the best they can. So, it's whatever you want. They're both cool. It depends on your frame and your mindset. So the best thing for you to do is, with this guide and new energy that you're getting from it, really start discovering yourself and finding yourself, and don't make a choice prematurely, because you still need to learn yourself. The guide finally gets you to see yourself, your actual self, for the first time, and now you can start making a clear decision. Because before that, you were getting tattoos. Before that was this. So it was all this influence outside of you. Now you are coming into this field where you, and when you do make that choice, it's solid. All right, a couple more, and I'm done.
Okay. Sean Clark Music said, "This is gold, man. Thanks, Mikey." And then Slightly True asked, "Do you feel like suffering is a part of the human experience? If so, can it be a learning tool to guide you to the unmatched state of mind you're explaining?" I'm not sure what unmatched.
Suffering is for those who want to experience suffering. So if you believe you need to suffer to learn something, then you will suffer before you learn something. And reality will confirm it just as that. I do not believe I need to suffer to learn something. So therefore, I learned everything I'm sharing with you. I didn't have to suffer to learn it. But if you want to believe that, then prepare to suffer, because you're about to have a bunch of it. You only get what you want. So if you believe that you need to suffer before you learn something, then strap in. Your life is about to suffer. I don't believe that. I believe I can be laying on the bed with beauty and opulence and goodness and still have the rock hard hitting epiphanies that have been shaken just live, this whole time. And I feel great. I don't feel like I have to suffer or anything like that. My body feels like I'm so relaxed. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, ooh.
Which Sheena's on FB asked, "Does the future affect the past?"
Well, if you learn how to do something in the present, then yeah, it could affect the past, because the future would be anything beyond the past to the past. But it's not that big a deal. Like, what are you doing now? Like, who cares if it does? Are you making the most of your life right now? Like, You can get caught in theory. Does this do that? And still do nothing with your life. What are you doing right now? Right now in this moment, what are you doing? What are you aware of? Who are you? Why are you here? What are you saying to yourself? Why did you do those things to you that aren't the best thing to you? And when you get that, it doesn't care if the future, it doesn't matter if the future affects the past. It's like, because you're making your present miraculous. You get caught up in theory all day. Well, does this, that. Those are the people who want to waste time in life. Just talk and not do anything. Start paying attention to the present, and the past and the future will become irrelevant. All right, one more and I'm done.
Beautiful. And then Jesse on YT said, "Hey brother, I'm sad. I truly feel alone. So I have hit my goal of 18,000. However, I'm not happy at all. I feel alone, Papa."
Feel alone what?
Papa.
Papa. You call me Papa? Bro, I'm not your Papa. I'm your bro, but I ain't your Papa, okay? I love you, dude. You feel sad because you want to. You feel sad because you don't know you. You feel sad because 18,000 your goal because you're not your focus. So you made something else your focus. Like I've been saying the whole life, like the whole point is to get to know yourself. And the moment you know yourself, you fall in love with yourself. You fall in love with yourself. All you feel is ecstasy and joy and bliss, love and excitement and exuberance. You feel all these gracious things flowing through your body. But if you're sad, it's screaming to you. It's like, bro, it's obviously not the purpose of life. Look in, know yourself, talk to yourself, be with yourself. Be the Papa for yourself. Be the Papa for you. Like look in and be like, hey, I'm here for you. What's up, Jesse? How's it going? If you don't have the guide, there's the very first method, and the guide deals with self-love, and it's probably the most important out of all. Like because the guide's not about eating or not. It's not about that. I've said this 1,000 times, guys. It's not about eating, not eating, fasting. Fasting's stupid. Not about working out. Not about weight loss. It's about truly knowing yourself. You won't even have the patience to know and learn yourself if you don't love yourself. So once you get into the first methodology in the guide, which there's a couple things before, there's like the philosophy portion, like the welcome philosophy, and then like kind of like some steps, like some basic things, like hey, before we get started, don't work out, don't fast, and like there's some like rules and like toxins and stuff like that. But like the first method is self love. I get you set on that because like once you have self love, you have yielding endurance to go and stamina because you're motivated by yourself, which as long as you're yourself, you always have energy because you motivate yourself. So get that down. I mean, you have 18,000, like 18,000 what, dollars or?
Dollars.
How do I know it's dollars and not like rubles or rupees, Indian rupee, 18,000 Indian rupees ain't getting you much of anything, bro. No hate on the currency, but then get the guide. You're going to flex the money. Okay, well, obviously that's like a fraction of the cost of what you made. Just get the guide, then join the Discord server, hopped in, get connected with power. There's people all around you. Like it won't even make a dent in what you just earned. And you get good energy, you get encouragement, you get people around you, you get the steps to actually know yourself and reflect from yourself. You get support, you get me, you get the voice messages that are in there. Then you have no excuse now. You just made the brag. I made the money. You just said like you're still unhappy. Well, there's all these happy people that you're seeing here. Like you're asking me for a reason because I'm not sad. I don't care to be happy because I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'm so like I'm so I'm so full. I don't even care to be happy. If I was happy, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, sure, whatever. It's not even a big deal. So you have these people around you who are satiated. They have satiety. So get around them, plug into them, and then you'll feel what they feel. You'll have what they have. You'll experience what they're experiencing. But if you're just by yourself and you're lonely, and then what are you going to get? More of the same crap. We talked about this kind of the whole life. So it's been a recurring thing. You have the money, you have the finances, hop in the Discord, get the guide. Actually, just sign up for a year membership in the Discord. You get the guide for free. You don't get to buy the guide. You get it for free. So there you go. Boom. I could have said, yeah, get that and that. Made more money. Like, it's not even about money, bro. Hop in, get connected, get plugged in, and allow this energy to transmit and transfer into you. And then you'll be so full, there's no room for depression or sadness. Sadness is just emptiness because once you become full of energy, you can't be sad. When you have energy, you just can't be sad. When you're full, you can't be, because the sadness or the depression is the lack thereof. It is the void, it is the emptiness. So fill yourself with the right stuff. And once you do, like, you'll forget you were ever sad. You're not trying not to be sad anymore. You're so full, you're so filled and happy. You just, there's no room for sadness. All right, Jesse, I love you, man. If you guys haven't already, go to MikeyBreathes.com, BREATHES, Mikey.com. You can get the guide on there. You can hit the tabs on the top left-hand corner for the drop-down menu, and you can join the Discord server there. If you get the annual membership, you get the guide for free. Follow me on all my pages, turn on notifications so you know when I'm going live again, so I can, just connect with you guys. I think these are, honestly, you're never going to hear this from anybody else. People don't speak like this. People are just trying to tell you their religion, their theology. They want to be right. Me, I'll literally cuss you guys out because I don't care about being right, because it's not politically correct, because it's just so obvious. This is what it is. I'm the guy who literally states the most obvious thing that people did not grasp. They didn't get it. So you're not going to hear this anywhere else, because there's no agenda. There's no like ploy or marketing technique or strategy. I'm just here. You guys are real people asking me questions, and like I'll say some stuff like you probably never thought of before. So make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a live. You can ask me questions and hear other people's questions. But if you really want to get connected, just Discord, man. Discord's the place. Like, that's the most powerful place on all the earth, on all the planet, on all the realm, on all the whatever you want to call it, and all the internet is the Discord community. Like Eric said, and even other people before, like the Discord is true. Like, how do you explain love making to someone who's a virgin? That's kind of how it is to explain the Discord to somebody who's never been in that specific community. It is so charged, it's so powerful, it's so full of life, it's so full of just energy that it transforms you into a new person. So like, I think it's even stronger than the guide. You need the guide to understand what's going on, but if I was going to say which one's more powerful, the guide or the Discord community, because it's where I put my energy into to charge. But the guide helps you, like, understand what's even going on, why I'm saying what I'm saying and everything else. So if you haven't already, hop in there, sign up for an annual membership, and get the guide and the meal plan for free. But until then, I love